I would have still picked Drake. Hindsight is 2020. If you still put me back before this whole battle started and you told me to choose who would win, Kendrick or Drake, I would still have picked Drake because I didn't think that control verse was that big of a deal. I didn't think the whole boogeyman thing was really much of a big deal. And I was like, okay, what has Kendrick done for everyone to be so fearful of him? Yeah, we know he's a good rapper, but he's not battle tested. He's not been against anybody. Drake has been battle tested. Drake has been in the fire. So I could see a script playing out where, oh no, Kendrick. The way it now comes down to it is like, yeah, Kendrick, we know he's a good boy. He obviously does not have the character to really now go into a battle because this isn't about being artistic like he is on To Be a Butterfly. This is about a whole different thing. It reminds me of Nas. Bro, Nas was seen as the conscious guy. I know I can be what I want to be. All that kind of guy. And Jay-Z was a guy who is disrespectful, go against everybody, braggadocious. So nobody thought that Nas had ether in him. No one thought that he had ether in him. So this is a similar thing where I did not think Kendrick had a not like us in it. I didn't think. And this is a scathing beatdown. It's a scathing beatdown. I think the guys they say he did it like 3 times for. I think bro, he did it like 3 or 4 times, bro. 3 or 4 times. He brought out Dr. Dre. He brought out Dr. Dre. Like, like Drake has been truly humbled. He's been truly humbled. He's been truly humbled. And like, I think if you're Drake now, you're like, th- because you see, th- Pusha T isn't Kendrick. Pusha T is a real good rapper, but Pusha T doesn't. Pusha T can't command a crowd that's big. He just can't because this is Kendrick Lamar. This is Grammy Award winning Kendrick Lamar. This is Good Kid, Mad City. This is Section 80. This is To Pimp a Butterfly. This is Damn. This is Pulitzer Prize winning. This is a guy that people think this is the number one rapper guy now. So getting beats by Pusha T, but getting beats by Kendrick and getting clowned by Kendrick, this hits differently because for someone like Drake, you are now getting clowned by somebody who is just as popular as you. Because thinking that Pusha T could never match Drake for popularity. This reminds me of LL Cool J and Cannabis, which is why I say I will always the greatest rap beef win of all time is what Cannabis did to LL Cool J because for Cannabis it was a lose lose because you were on the come up going against a great and a goat, and the industry pretty much shut him down. So what happened to Cannabis was always unfair. So that's why I give him so much credit for doing what he did to LL Cool J because Cannabis you're going up against a mammoth in LL Cool J. But why this had parity, and this why this was like a fair battle than the Pusha T one was, bro. Kendrick is just as big of a superstar as you. He's just as big, and he's achieved things that you haven't achieved. Drake has not won a Grammy, I don't believe, and Drake has not and will never win a Pulitzer Prize. So this was something where, oh, I can now match you for fan base to fan base, popularity to popularity, viral thing to viral thing. So where because what do they always say about Pusha T is like, bro, how many Pusha T fans are there? How many records are there? But Drake can ignore him. Drake can't ignore Kendrick, and Drake can't ignore what Kendrick just did at the forum. That can't be ignored. Like that is a huge deal where you have thousands upon thousands of people saying a minor. I mean, he held the note. He held the. It's bad. Like guys, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Like when I watched it, I was like, that's bad. That's not good. That's not good. But look, I said again, I defend my pick. I was wrong. I was wrong. And the beauty about it was, again, if you put me back at that Jay-Z Nas thing, 1000%, I would never think Nas would come out with Ether. 100% I'd be like, and my thing would be, yeah, look, like Nas ain't coming back from this. But I'd be like, I still prefer Nas over Jay-Z. So even if Jay-Z won that battle, It doesn't take anything away from Illmatic. It doesn't take anything away from It Was Written, which I think they're both better albums than anything that Jay-Z has produced. So, and same thing with for Drake. The Drake music will still remain. And this is what Drake has to understand. Don't try and be tough. You are a pop star. You are cheesy. You're a chameleon. You're not real. You're not a guy from the streets, from the ghetto. No, you are a guy who has great ear for music and who makes really good music. Lately, you don't. But you are a guy who at one point made really good music that I have. And I still have. I was listening to, and bro, I was listening to Drake like yesterday, a few days ago. So take the L, hold the L, and learn your lesson as to where this isn't for you. Good. This whole thing that Kendrick did and everything, you're not built for this. And was J. Cole right?